I like this game! Oh, that'll happen again. Hey, what's happening, chaps? My name is TapChap and welcome to the TapChap show. And welcome to a review! Oh, you want to know what it is? Well, you don't need me for that. No, you can just look down there and read the title of the video, you lazy bastards. No, it's not coming back. That terrible joke is not coming back. No, it's not coming back. Yes, Tekken, one of my favourite fighting game franchises, and that's really saying something because I'm generally not a fan of fighting games.
Mainly because I suck at them.
There was something about it that caught my attention all those years ago. Believe it or not, my love of Tekken all began back when the first tag tournament came out. And funny enough, Tekken Tag 1 was a release title for the PS2 back in the year 2000. And it happened to be released on my birthday, which as far as I can remember was the day I got the game, but I'm not fully sure. It's a bit hazy. All those years of running into doors for fun kinda gave me Dane Bramage. I was so hyped to see the sequel of the amazing Tekken Tag Tournament, I had to grab the new game and try it out as soon as I heard about it. Let's start off with the characters. Sweet baby Jesus on a roundabout. There are
So many!
The character roster has been doubled since the last tag game, including all the characters from the previous installments. Well, except Gone. He's gone. In Tekken Tag Tournament 1 there were 30 characters, but now it's been boosted to a
Whopping 59!
Yeah, I know. 59 is a 60, so it's not really double, but I don't care what you think!
You're a fucking bitch!
Obviously, with Tag 1 coming out 13 years before Tag 2, some of the characters looked a bit... shit! For example, look at Nina Williams from Tekken Tag 1.
Fucking bitch!
But take a look at Nina from Tag 2.
Delicious.
What's nice about Tekken Tag Tournament 2 is how they've done the character endings differently. The arcade mode is pretty much the same deal as all other Tekken games. Pick a character, beat all opponents, fight a boss, and you get a specific ending for that character. Every time you beat the arcade mode in Tag 2, it's the same deal here. However, every character's endings are totally different from one another. They all have a unique spin to them in forms of different art styles. The endings in Tekken Tag 2 all seem to be structured with little stories attached to them, which is great because comparing them to Tekken Tag 1's endings, which were 20 to 40 seconds long with the same song played over them every time, they're much better here. Some of them have dialogue, good music, fantastic animation, and they can even be really funny at times. Japan, because being perverted is hilarious. Plus, every character speaks their rightful language instead of getting some shitty English voice actor to do a horrible dub. Which I love a lot because Tekken has had some real skunk testicle performances in the past.
Well, I do!
The level designs in general received a huge upgrade. The backgrounds have such nice detailing done. There's always something going on back there while you're in the middle of a vicious fist fight. It sort of makes the stages feel like there's life in them. Not all of them are just groups of people standing around and moving their arms like, yay! I've also noticed that Namco went with a sort of Dead or Alive-esque stage hazards in most of the selectable stages, giving you the ability to break through walls, floors, and even freaking balconies! When will the violence end?
Oh. Sorry. I'm gonna go.
It never ends. All the music in the game is fantastic. They really get you pumped up and ready to take on anyone who gets in your way. What's even cooler is that if you have music stored on your Xbox 360 or PS3 hard drives, you can set your own music to any of the stages you want. I'm not sure if this works on the Xbox One as it's backwards compatible now, but that's something for you to try out at home for yourself. Now onto the controls. The controls are as quick and responsive as you'd ever want in a Tekken game. You can tell the Tekken series as a whole has had many years of tweaking to perfect the smooth, yet deadly combos and general movement. Remember Tekken 1's movement?
We do not speak of it.
With the control scheme being very similar to previous Tekken games, it's really easy for Tekken fans to get into it. Some combos have been slightly altered as time has gone on, but you'll adjust to the tweaks very easily. So most of the combos you know from Tekken Tag 1 will work here in Tag 2. And that's why I love the control scheme here. But for anyone who has never played a Tekken game before in their life, it's really easy for them to get into Tekken Tag Tournament 2 also, with the Fight Lab mode. This mode allows new players to take control of combat.
A robot that does the fisticuffs.
Each stage of Fight Lab teaches you new moves and gives you the basics of stringing together combos rather quickly. And it's a really cool feature. What's really neat is you unlock moves of different characters that are in the game, meaning you can create your own moveset for combat. For example, you could have Heihachi's Punch, Paul's Kick, and Kazuya's Grapple. These moves and more can be combined to give you your very own unique experience as combat. But this is unreal! With all the differences and improvements from the last Tekken Tag game, this game is just brilliant. I mean, the first one was good, but with the sequel, it's just dandy. It's clearly one of the best Tekken games to date. However, that doesn't mean it's flawless, because I do have one or two little nitpicks with the game. Now in Tekken Tag Tournament 2 they have character customization, which I like, and I think is pretty cool. However, all the items you want to buy for your character are way too expensive. You can really only get one character customized after playing through the arcade mode once. Even then it can depend on what you're going to buy for said character. I mean, don't get me wrong, you do get a bear for the moolah to spend, but there are some items in this game that are so expensive you'll have to play the game 15 or 20 times just for that one thing. Now I get it, it's to give the game more replayability, but there's replayability and then there's just fucking tediousness. I also found the difficulty settings to be kinda strange. I played through the whole arcade mode, taking on every opponent with ease. But as soon as I get to Unknown, she would kick my ass. The difficulty spike is just insane. Her combos are bullshit and can keep you off your feet for seconds at a time. She's able to block your shit and can counter you. All these things you never faced in any previous stages. In the first Tekken Tag, your AI challengers will get tougher and tougher leading up to Unknown. You know,
Like you're supposed to do it!
but this time around everyone is dead easy up until you meet.
This bitch.
You can probably tell that it's really frustrating flying through the arcade mode with no issues at all, only to be thrown headfirst into this Terminator Jesus lady and getting destroyed.
Take it easy, lady. I only wanted to ask you if you wanted some Girl Scout cookies. Oh, Jesus, I'm sorry I don't have minty marshmallow.
Another nitpick I have is with the arcade mode. Now the mode itself is okay, but when Namco updated the game with a certain patch, it sort of ruined it a bit for me. Whenever you play on the arcade mode, online or offline, you would fight custom skin characters. Now I know what the character's wearing doesn't matter because they fight the same way, it just makes them look
Stupid.
I hate this idea, but at the same time, I guess I can see why Namco did it. They knew you'd be playing through the same mode over and over again, and must have thought that mixing up the characters' looks would sort of make the game less repetitive.
They didn't do that before, and it was fine, but I digress.
I just wish they would have allowed a setting, and at least gave you a choice to have the silly costumes on. I cannot fight Kazuya seriously when he's standing there with a fucking ice cream cone in his hand. Plus, Namco did this to stop the game from being repetitive, so why the hell are the final 3 stages in the game the same characters every time? We get Heihachi and Jinpachi, True Ogre, and then Unknown. I get that Unknown has to be there because she's the final boss, but really? 3 of the same characters every damn time? And what's funny is, they are the only characters that don't have random costumes. So you try and make the game less repetitive with strange costumes, then make the last 3 characters of the game the same every time you play through the arcade mode, and then don't change their outfits?
I don't think so, pal.
I mean, this is ridiculous. I mean, the game in general is pretty good, don't get me wrong, but just those are the few major nitpicks that just really bug me, and they drive me nuts every time. But, what you gonna do? I still love the game either way. It has its little faults, but what game doesn't? Tekken Tag Tournament 2 is a wonderful game. With its vast amount of characters, beautifully crafted stages, really funny and brilliantly made character endings, all with various different animation styles. Oh, tight controls, fast-paced gameplay, and frames that never drop once. Oh. Magical. It only gets brought down a tad bit because of the ludicrous prices of the character outfits, having to fight custom skin characters without being able to turn it off, and the insane difficulty spike. What the fuck, Namco? But when you look past all those faults, the game is still masterfully crafted and still... You ruined the take, you stupid phone. But when you look past all that, the game is still masterfully crafted and still holds up very well to this day. And with Tekken 7 coming out, who knows where the franchise will go on the next gen consoles. This video's over now. Go home. I mean, wait. Yeah, no, wait. Go home. Hey, what's happening, chaps? It is TapChap here. Thank you so much for sitting through this little video. I really do appreciate it. Once again, I'm sorry this video took so long to come out because you can probably guess the reason. Motivation. My motivation just died. So for the past month and a half, I have not wanted to do this. There's nothing I can do about it. Sometimes it just happens and I can't get myself out of it. It just takes some time. But I managed to break through, I pushed just that little bit, and I managed to finally get this thing finished. For those of you that don't know, maybe you just clicked on the video and have no idea who I am or what the channel is. This was a remake of my very first ever review attempt from 2013. I've taken the script that already existed and I just simply tweaked it and changed it slightly and just updated to my new style. Because trust me, it was nothing like it used to be. And speaking of that old review, if by any chance you want to compare it to the new one, check the link in the description and it will take you to an unlisted video, which will be the original review, which is garbage. But it's there if you want to compare, you know, mock me. I'm not going to say the cliche line of, I'll try harder guys, you know, more content will be coming soon, because that never works. I'll just say more videos are coming soon, but I don't know when. I know it's a shit thing to say, but I don't want to make promises and then have them falter, as fucking usual. But you will see more content, it just takes some time, because my brain likes to be a cunt bag. But anyway, if you like this video, how about you like it? Maybe share it on your friends with Facebook and Twitter, and maybe even subscribe to become a fellow chap yourself. I would appreciate it, because every new subscriber does tend to help. I appreciate your support from each and every one of you. But that's it from me, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye!